Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Complete to the right. Nothing but green ahead. At the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Northwestern.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He's looking to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Great job on the back end in coverage. DB staying in the hip pocket of the target and was able to swat that ball away.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Hauls it in. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. The Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Finds a man on the left. Open runway ahead. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Northwestern wants to go quickly. Trying play action. They're trying to get to it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Northwestern will send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And they give him enough for the 1st down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the 1st. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Line getting set on 2nd down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Throws to the tight end. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lachey. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Wants to pass. And it's caught! Touchdown, Iowa! He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Looking to throw, it's right. Fires on the move. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. Pocket starts to collapse. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Bringing it back, it's Brown. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Quick pass on the jet motion. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the pass is intercepted.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Looking to throw, it's right. Feeling some heat. Northwestern will send out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
I'll say this, man, in college football you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made...
Sends it downfield. Brings it down on the right side. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And here comes the offense on second down. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to the big tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Slings it. Got his man downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Hawkeye! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. How about the renaissance of the tight ends? Inline, flexed out, split out. They can do a little bit of everything.
They really can, and they're asked to block a lot of the times, too. But I tell you what, all the wide receivers out wide, the fancy toys, the fancy spread.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. To the air, it's right. Getting some heat. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. From the shotgun, the inside give. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the returner will be brought down. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. 2nd down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. It's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. That's caught. It's Gill.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Finds his big tight end. The tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, Iowa. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 20.
Fires into traffic, is picked off. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line. Excellent field position here for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. A strike downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Let's it go to the end zone. And that pass picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Takes the handoff. It's Porter. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. Northwestern about to boot it away to open the second half. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Comes out throwing on first down. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Looking for a deep man. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Starting to feel a little pressure. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Going for the big play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. They keep attacking through the air. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. From the gun, looking for a man. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Wide open downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. A new set of downs after the completion. Back to throw, it's right. Quickly out to the tight end. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. They're bringing heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Northwestern will have to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch called for and made. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, Dave.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
It hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Coming after it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. And the Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Off play action. On the run, fires downfield. Got his man to the left. Touchdown, Hawkeye! And the stomping has commenced. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the...
Oh, look out! Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires the pass. Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
You've just seen in this game, the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Brown.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the 1st down. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Hawkeyes will have it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. He wants to throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. This should be the last play of the quarter. Trying to get to it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Tipped it. No good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. Fast motion from the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Catch in the middle. It's locked.
The first down pass.
Offense gets set for second down.
Brings up second down.
Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense.
First down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Trying to get rid of it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking to throw it again. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Unfortunately.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense.
And they got him for the sack. Northwestern will send out the punt team.
Number 99 on to punt and away.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They'll give it to the back. On the move at the 30. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. No return coming, he'll call for the fair catch. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking to move it through the air. He'll throw it. Finds his back in the middle. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Now on second down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He's back to throw on second down. Makes the grab. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. A big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Wants to go up top. They're trying to get to him. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Throws to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag.
The receiver.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Just complete and utter dominance. When you arrive at Kinnick Stadium, you know what's in store. Hard nose, toughness, defense, and you better bring your hat and be ready to strike somebody when you come into this black and gold cauldron to take on the Hawkeyes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Badgers offense will get the first possession of the game. Two programs very similar in their DNA, rugged and tough, sort of epitomizing the Heartland and playing for the Heartland Trophy.
It's an old rivalry, but a relatively new trophy in this game. And trust me, Wisconsin, Iowa, they don't care that it's new. It's another thing to put in their trophy case, and both teams want it.
Yeah, everybody wants the trophies. I think it's always fun, but more importantly, you want the bragging rights that come with it. Rivalry games matter. They matter to fans, they matter to players, they matter to coaches. That every game's the same nonsense, it's not true.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Good timing on the quick out. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Badgers moving quickly to the line.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback.
Appreciate that, Coffee Warrior. Thank you.
Go to work upfield and get the first down.
Welcome in, Coffee Warrior.
The give from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose the yard.
Yeah, I'm playing the Iowa Hawkeyes. I'm Iowa
Hawkeyes.
If
You're going to
wondering
have to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going.
Doing a rebuild of the Iowa Hawkeyes in their first season.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
How well
Really
do you think
nice
I've done my
stop
first
there
season
from
so
this
far?
senior leader. One of the things that makes college football unique, the cool trophy. 72-pound brass bowl here, guys.
72-pound brass bull. I'm not sure how they thought of that, but it's kind of cool looking. Bulls are kind of tough. I guess everybody, when you have a good rivalry partner, I guess you need a good trophy to go with.
Yeah, and I think one of the cool things about the Big Ten is you got all these trophy games, and now we're adding new ones to the mix. I'm all for it, man. Big brass bowl on a stand. Good news is both of these teams, Wisconsin, Iowa, they've got a lot of big linemen that can carry that 70-plus pound trophy back to their trophy stand if they win.
The Hawkeyes offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody.
Yes, it is, Coffee Warrior. You're right on that.
Really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Tough, hard-fought game the last time these two met, with Iowa taking a closer.
Yeah, and Iowa making the plays when they needed to make the plays. And listen, I just like watching these two squads, Palmer, because they're very similar. Their DNA is similar. How they build team is similar. Their offenses usually struggle similarly. So it was a
I
nice
don't
way
delete
to
my
get
streams, Coffee Warrior. I know it is my one
I
time.
think both these teams, they spent a lot of time in ice tubs after the game. The difference is that Iowa did it with a smile on their face. They're hoping to do that again. They better load those tubs up with ice, because you know this game is going to be physical.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's see what they've got on second down.
Okay, Coffee Warrior, sounds good.
Back to the air one more time. Fires left. Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The back goes in motion. From the red zone, looking for a man. Gets rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
Yeah.
Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He'll set up to throw.
Too easy, LOL.
He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Shout out to Coffee Warrior.
Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Looking for a man. It's Van Dyke. Makes his connection. Showing off that weight room work as he gets across the 20 and up to the 22. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free.
Oh, you're welcome, Coffee Warrior.
Coming up. The Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Iowa has the ball back on offense. The give to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's his
Trying to get my first
with a
Big
fresh
Ten
set of
championship.
downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can
Thanks,
really
Coffee
give
Warrior.
you a shot
Appreciate
of momentum. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Quick strike complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man and they convert. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Hawkeyes look to keep this drive humming. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. He's going to pass. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking for room. It's White. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. It's the end of the first quarter, and now time is one of the great traditions in college football when the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa, Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engaged, and we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Some of the oldest rivalries in the sport come from the Midwest, and the Big Ten, and Wisconsin and Iowa have been going at it since 1896, guys.
Yeah, and for years and years and years, regardless of whether you're a fan of Big Ten football or you're not, or these two schools, if you like physical football, 3-yard in a cloud of dust, good defense, this is your game, and for over 100 years now, fans have been tuning into that.
Well, and I think the competitive nature of this game, too, like the series is almost tied. It's almost identical records, so it just shows you it's going to be a great game, similar styles, and then bragging rights at the end.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Got it in the middle, it's Gill. And he's brought down after a nice game. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the run. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And the Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Dropping back, it's Van Dyke. Fires to the wideout. And that pass intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Catch in the middle, it's Gill. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. The Hawkeyes have pushed it inside the 20. Gets it out fast. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. It's incomplete. Down stop, and the turnover on downs. Defense has them penned back, and listen to this crowd roar. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They'll run the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Paulett. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking for a huge play. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 24. He'll just keep slinging it. And that ball is picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's wrapped up after his solid.
That's number 2. That's a good year for a lot of people. What a day. Having 2 interceptions already. I might try my hand on the other guy. This guy is not.
Yo, what's good, Rome 53 Calico Captain? Welcome in.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Iowa. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Some misdirection with the counter. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. This offense has a 2nd down play. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And the ball is picked off. Got some room to run. The 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Badger. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And the returner goes down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Badgers will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the 1st half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the 2nd half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Unloads to the right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. The give out of the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's cut. And here comes the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. Catch in the middle, it's Lachey. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. They'll try the run.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
And the Hawkeyes have their offense in high gear. Quarterback now breaking the field. Makes a connection. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy step. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Just on the edge of the red zone. First and 10 from the 21. Caught behind the line. It's Lachey. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at second and 11. He's looking to throw. Got his pickle. And they're able to make the tackle.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out.
They're not into threes. They want sixes, and to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on fourth down.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on fourth down.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
Third and goal coming up here. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. They're going to throw it on third and goal. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Offense set on first down. Looking for a man. It's Van Dyke. using the quick game. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Badgers headed quickly to the line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They'll try it over the left side. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. Line gets set, 1st down. Hand off from the shotgun. Gets it across the 10, a pickup of 5, and out of trouble to the 12. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Finds a little bit of space, he'll get 3 out to the 15. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Got it in the middle, it's Lachey. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Hawkeyes with the 1st and 10. He'll toss it. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds. Cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. And the Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Williams. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field and jump around a bit. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Yeah, just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting. Keep throwing the football. Try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. A 3rd and long coming up here. To the air, it's Van Dyke. Makes the grab down the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes the grab, and he's got the 1st. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. It's 1st down from the 11. Looking to move it through the air. He's got it on the move. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one.
And it's blocked. He's got it, and he can go with it.
And the defense is able to go out and shut the door. They put the clamps down. They've got a big lead, and with that fumble, they're going to win the game. You've got to give this defense credit for finishing.
Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. And on 4th down, they'll take a knee, but this was just about over. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense trots out there to open this game. And here he comes, the quarterback. All eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. The Hawkeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him, but it's a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And the Hawkeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. It's a shotgun run call. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 50. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Pulls it in. It's Maccabee. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Purdue. Just ran away from the defense.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Snags the quick throw. That moves the ball to the 35. Another first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And the back gets the football. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And looking for a big play here. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. The Hawkeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own to the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already, and they finally fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa. Now the important point after attempt. And it's good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Now folks will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The shotgun running play call. Defense will make the stop in what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of 1. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this 1st quarter. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And now the running back's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Purdue.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in his football game.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner looking to create better field position. Fielded in the end zone. It's Irvin. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. And the Hawkeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Good execution. Gets a block. It gets the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. This is the 6th play on the drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now? He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Here's the throw deep downfield. Oh, the pass is